Hi everyone, welcome to the Circle of Legends, session number 5, Who We Are. It's not a spiritual topic, we are going to discuss about the human aspect of ourselves. Gentleman in this picture, he is a cricketing legend in India. Someone calls him God of the cricket. And when he starts playing on the ground, almost the complete population of India comes to the hold. So he is a kind of legend about whom we are going to talk. Are we somewhere near to him? If no, we have to know the human life, a human aspect of who we are. First, let's see how we introduce ourselves. Whenever somebody asks who you are, maybe an interview question or maybe a question during the presentation or your introduction, you start with, I am qualified engineer with so and so job title, with such kind of title in the society. So is that the introduction we want to carry about ourselves, or we want to introduce that I am someone who smiles at the other human being, even the other person doesn't smile. I am the one who helps someone. I am the one who separates the garbage at my home. I am the one who helps this earth. So let's see how we can do all these small little things. First, let's do an exercise for 60 seconds. Write your introduction in 1 or 2 sentences. How you would like to tell yourself. In this exercise, in a real session, everybody has written about him or herself, and one common thing was, I want to help others. So everyone in us, inside, deep inside, is someone who wants to help. But when it comes to outside, in actual world, we become angry. So I am angry, I am frustrated, I am jealous. So do we are, or do we helpful person? Why do we need to ask for who we are? First is, we get answers only if we ask questions. So a question to know your true identity, to define our core values, to conquer doubt, fear, self-judgment, guilt, shame, or any negative attributes, and to tell our stories and learn from others. These are the aspects why we should ask. Let's see the identity of legends. Each photograph over here represents someone who has achieved considerably well in his life. And if we ask who these people are, immediately comes to our mind that yes, some of them are great philanthropists, some of them has earned a lot of money and then donated them. Why? We are not telling to donate the time, the money, but definitely we can donate something which we have. Now let's once again see about this cricketing legend, Tendulkar. So he doesn't have a formal education, he doesn't have an exceptionally well outer look. He was not having so many friends when he was in his younger age. He was not that wealthy, or he was not having that age at his favor. He just came in the cricket at age of 14. But what was there with him was his true integrity. He loved what he does, his passion, his discipline, his practice, and his respect to others made him who he was. But in our case now, what happens? Where is our identity? Overwork. Not to do a diligent work, not to finish the work of 8 hours into 8 hours, but to stretch it like a chewing gum for 12 hours. Bring it to home, do it at home. Allow our kids to watch the TV, or ourselves keep on watching the TV. Becoming social addict, having a phone in our hand for almost all the day. Being appreciation addict to appreciation. If we don't get likes to the photograph of when we have gone to some picnic spot or we have taken a selfie, we don't enjoy that moment. We want more likes on each event of our life, and then we get addicted. So all these things goes negative against who we are, and because of this we have to ask our question: are we living our true identity? Now what can help us to live our core values? So the core values defines me, my loyalty to my family, not anyone else, not to mobile, not to even work, my passion, my hobbies, my honesty with my work wherever I am doing the job, dependability, my friends, my family, my colleagues should depend on me, my positivity and optimism. I will not have a dull moment anytime, will never feel jealous, down, or compare myself with others, and my commitment to implement the lessons which I have learned, and small improvement every day. We might not improve, all of the sudden, but we can definitely improve one by one. And last warning, it's a doubt and fear are just ahead. When we are coming on this path, this is not a motivational speech. So if we come on this path, we need to conquer doubt, fear, self-judgment, guilt, low self-esteem, and we are together at the Circle of Legends. Will help each other. Thank you from the land of Mexico.